Hello and good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good day, whatever time it is where you are. I am Briget Boyle, and I'm really grateful to be here for the Unleash Your Voice warm up. I'm here every Monday and every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Just want to make sure everything's working all right. Glad you're with me today. If you would like to let me know where you're tuning in from, that's always very helpful and helps kind of not only me as the teacher know who I'm working with, but also it helps the social media platforms, all 8 of them that I'm on, understand that this is something that they should tell people about. So thank you so much for your energy and your time, and welcome. Happy Thursday to you. Good morning, Barb from Tucson. Nice to see you. Wonder how the weather is in Tucson. It's I'm in Illinois right now, so it's getting quite cold and really feeling that winter shift happen. So I don't know if that happens in Tucson. I imagine it does. So I'm the founder of Unleash Your Voice, which is a program that's built to help singers of all levels and all backgrounds lengthen, strengthen, and develop their voice. So if you're interested in working with me, there's going to be some information about that at the end of the warm-up. And I do show up every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time to get some warming going in our voices. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you keep coming back. If you've been with me for a long time, also welcome back. I so appreciate you. And let's go ahead and get started now that we've got a few people tuned in. You can feel your feet on the ground. Really feel like you have 4 corners of your feet. So you've got your heels and then your toes and the ball joints of your toes right here. This is what the toes look like. And really feel those on the ground. And then slowly start to put your toes down onto the earth and really feel yourself grounded into the bottom of your feet. And we've got Christy here from Austin. And it rains in Tucson. Okay. Rains after more than 200. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. Hi, Paul from New York. Welcome. And Eve from Quebec. Nice to see you. So glad you're here. Again, continue to feel your feet grounded on the floor. You can move your hips around a little bit just to kind of, and even bend your knees, kind of feel yourself centered in your body. And then put your hands on your belly and one on your heart. I like to put my left hand on my heart and my right hand on my belly. That's not really anything specific. I just like the way that feels. So then you can take a nice big deep breath in, feel the air push your lower belly out. And then exhale. Hi, Irina from Italy. Nice to see you. So glad you're here. Breathe in. And exhale. Good. Now one more deep breath in. And exhale. Diane is just getting an error message today. I wonder what that's about. Diane, are you tuning in on Facebook? I wonder if you can see me. I'll be multitasking here, checking out the Facebook feed, seeing what's happening there. It looks like it's good on that platform. Let's see. It's kind of hard to troubleshoot some of these things. So while we're doing that, go ahead and take a nice breath in and then release on a sigh. Ah, good. Breathe in again. Sigh. Ah. I guess that's more of an ah than a sigh. A sigh would be ah, a little bit further back. So try to breathe in and breathe out on a sigh. So breathe in. Ah. Okay, good. I see it live on Keepka's page. If you're still having problems, I'll continue to look, see what happens. Great. Go ahead and roll your shoulders back. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you. Brian, thanks for checking in on the YouTube thing. I'm glad it's looking good. Hey, Teresa from Oregon, looking and sounding great. I'm so glad. Keep your shoulders rolling back. As you roll your shoulders back, kind of open up your chest. Feel what it's like to stretch that part of the body. Give it some attention. I know I spend a lot of time at the computer with my sort of this kind of motion, so it feels really good to open up the chest. And then while you're back here, go ahead and take your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. And really allow for that opening to happen. Nice breath into the belly. And then exhale. One more breath in. And exhale. Awesome. Now release that and roll your shoulders forward. Really feel the upper back opening up. I like to think about a nice extension in the chest and the neck, as I'm rolling my shoulders forward. The elbows kind of can lead this motion. So that can really help. If you really think about bringing your elbows together, that can really open up the top of the back. Great. And then we're going to land here with our hands interlaced and open up that way. Thinking again about the extension in the neck. An upward motion. Awesome. One more breath in. And as you breathe out, go ahead and stretch your neck out. Find what feels right. And exhale. Beautiful. Now shake your hands out. Oh, and then we'll interlace them again. And I'm going to turn this banner off so I can see what I'm doing. Interlace them again. Relax your jaw. Really think about just having like an open mouth, and then go. Good. Finding that looseness, that relaxation, that freedom. We're not trying to make any pretty sounds right now. We're really just working on the relaxing of the voice. Awesome. That feels so good today. Go ahead and give yourself a little face massage. So start right at the ridge of the nose. I like to make lots of sounds while I'm doing this. And it's not something I can really teach. It's just listening to your body, listening to what feels good, and making those sounds. And let the sound guide you. It's like you're improvising, you're finding the right thing. It's not about you making the sound. It's the sound responding and being, it's like you and the sound are one. Good. And then stretch your tongue out. Hey, Susan. Sorry I froze. I'm not sure what's happening. Technical difficulties are always kind of exciting when you're live on the internet. Sorry about all that. Stretch your tongue out. And then up toward your nose. And then roll your tongue on the inside of your mouth. Good. And then hum and chew. And while we're here, play with putting the voice right in the front of the face. I mean, be gentle about it, but play with the placement. And think about the middle. Does that feel different to you? Now put it forward again. When you're forward, what you should feel is the front of your lips vibrating. So that's a good indication whether or not you're actually moving your placement forward. You can even touch the end of your lips, which might help your voice recognize how to be in the right placement. And then bring it in the middle. And then bring it back. And then work it to it. cool. Nancy from Berkeley, she sang at a virtual dance party last night. I'm so glad that's happening. I love that we're all like coming together, even though we're separate and in weird, isolated places. But I'm so glad you're participating in that way. So, okay. Now let's just make some meow, 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 meow. I'm saying meow. You can also say meow, me, meow. Just play around with the vowel, but I like meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. It's almost like yummy, 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 yummy. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, good. As you're doing this, move your head around. Try to find if there's spots that feel tight. You can connect the sound that you're making to that tightness and try to allow those two things to work together to loosen. Meow, 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 meow. Check in with your feet. Are you still feeling your feet on the ground? Meow, 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 meow. You can give it a micro bend in the knees. Meow, 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 meow. Check in with the hips. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good. Oh, we're just going to do a few glissandos. Oh. Oh. Good. Now loosen the lips and take a big breath in and then breathe out on a horse lips. If you have trouble making the horse lips, you can put your fingers in your cheeks and that will loosen up your lips. And as you put that really supported breath through the lips, you should be able to get a little bit of vibration. And don't worry if you can't, it'll happen eventually. Just keep trying. Great. As you can see, I added a glissando in, so go ahead and do that, and you can move the notes all over your range, mess around, find the areas that feel like they need a little bit of gentle warming. Part of what happens in horse lips is there's such great relaxation there that you're able to warm up the voice really fast. Like if I have one thing I want to do, one thing to do, say I have like 3 minutes to warm up my voice before rehearsal, before whatever, horse lips with a glissando is where it's at. And not just a straight up like stop top to bottom, but like move around my voice and just kind of like warm up all the areas. Horse lips are the way to go. Good. Keep going. Just 2 more big breaths. Good. One more breath. Great. Now go ahead and give yourself a little jaw massage. In my course, I have a section that's called Yoga for the Jaw. For those of you who don't know, about 20 years ago, 16 years ago, some time ago, I was in Austin and I had a scooter accident and I broke my jaw. And so this was actually like 2 days after I found out that I was going to sing in Kitka. And so I ended up having to delay my entry into Kitka, but I broke my jaw. And since then, I've had to really be aware of the tension that I hold there. And because of that trauma, I do think that there's extra tension that gets held there. But I have noticed that so many people that I work with, I'm also a body worker. So over the years, I've worked on a lot of jaws that have a lot of tension in them. So giving yourself, like, luckily, we have the tools that we need right here to give ourselves a little extra love in the jaw. I suggest coming to like if you come this, like I'm kind of going backwards with my fingers. If you go back in there like that, you can really feel the tension releasing. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, good. And then go back underneath the jaw a little bit. Great. Awesome. Good. So now we're just gonna go YUMMMMM. And as we go into this, what I want to do is we'll go one time through YUMMMMM, and then YUMMMMM. So we'll do a single and then a double. And when you're making this sound, bring the sound right to the front of your lips. You can kind of feel it. You can feel your lips vibrating. It might tickle a little bit. So here we go. YUMMMMM. YUMMMMM Octaves. Mama me 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 mo 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 maya. Mama me mo mo maya. Mama me 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 mo 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 maya. Mama me mo mo maya. Mama me me mo mo maya. As you're doing this, check in to see how your jaw is if you're holding tension. Mama me mo maya. Mama me me mo maya. Relax. Mama me mo maya. Mama me me mo maya. Now try to smooth the sound as the consonants are happening. Mama me mo maya. Mama me me mo maya. Mama me mo maya. Mama me me mo maya. Mama me mo maya. Mama me me mo maya. Connect to the breath. Mama me mo maya. Mama me me mo maya. Mama me mo maya. Mama me me mo maya. Cool. Now give it a little glissando. Hum and chew. Beautiful. Now I want to do this yum octaves. So we'll go yum and try to have a nice smooth sound there. I struggled with that a little bit because my voice is a little tired. But that's okay. That's why we warm up. So here we go. Yum. Yum. Think about a forward placement as you're coming down. Yum. Yum. Actually, up and down forward placement. Yum. You can switch registers if you need to. Yum. Yum. One more. Great, now take that and come down. hum and chew a little bit. Mom. Here we go. Mom. 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 Think really forward. Mom. 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 Beautiful. Now take a glissando. I could do it. Beautiful. Yes, the dog howling along is a very common situation. Dogs have this hearing that makes singing their least favorite thing, probably, or maybe they just really want to warm up their voices as well. My cat when I used to learn Bulgarian music, I'd sing like the same phrase over and over and over again, and my cat would come up and bite my chin. She was not happy about it. But I'm happy about it because I love Bulgarian music. Okay, great. So here is another, let's just go. Yeah. And today I want you to think about kind of smooth movement. Yeah. 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 Let's change through yeah. 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 Let's go to yo. Yeah. 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 Beautiful. Now take a glissando. Hum and chew. Check in with the shoulders. Check in with the neck. You can make a little sound just to see how it's all feeling, see how things are going. Good. Now we're going to do Gljodaj ma Gljodaj, which I haven't done in a little while, but I love this one. So the melody, this is a 3-parter. If you want to sing, there's a drone or there's a lower part, but I'll start with the melody. Excuse me, my voice is a little weird. I'm going to just go like this and help it come back. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Okay, let's sing that together. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Now I'm going to break it down just a little bit. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. That was more of a slow down than a breakdown. But what I wanted to point out is that Gljodaj, ma. So you stay on the same note there. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Hope that's helpful. Now you put in the drone. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. It's just a single note and the words match my words. So let's put the drone and the melody together. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Great. Now I'll sing the drone. You sing the melody. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. I'll go back to the melody. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Beautiful. Now I'm going to add in the bottom part. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. As you go low on that jump, Gljodaj. Really think about having a nice upward trajectory of the tone. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. So again, the drone. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. And the bottom. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Pick a part. I'm going to sing on the melody. Here we go. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. So this is a really good one for connecting into the breath. So really bring the breath down into the belly. Use that support system to make the sound nice and consistent all the way through. I like to think about also, somebody once told me that really at the end of a phrase, think about keeping that tone really true at the end of the phrase. So here we go. Gljodaj, ma Gljodaj. 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 Awesome. Now take a glissando. Roll your shoulders back a little bit. Feel your feet on the ground. Check in. See how your body's feeling. See how your mind's feeling. See how your heart is feeling. Take two nice big deep breaths in. So breathe in, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Awesome. You've done something great for yourself today. You showed up, you sang. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your energy and your voice to the internet. And I hope you enjoyed. I want to show a couple things. So Kitka is releasing a daily offering. If you haven't already seen them, you can go. There's a Winter Songs 2020 playlist on Facebook. There's also one on YouTube, or you can go to the kitka.org website, where you can see all of the treats that we've put out. And then the other thing is that this Sunday, Janet Katulis, my wonderful colleague and dear, dear, dear friend, and incredibly talented musician and gifted teacher, is going to be hosting a workshop on Zoom. I will be her tech support, and she'll be teaching the song Geshem Geshem, which is what Kitka did our virtual choir on earlier in the year, when back in like June or whatever. It was a million years ago, it feels like, or maybe it was even April. So she'll be teaching that song, which is so fun, and I highly, highly recommend it. There's going to be some yodeling and some hocketing and some beautiful stuff that you can participate in. So sign up at the kitka.org/wintersongs2020 page. There's an event you'll see right below the offering. There's some events right there, so you can sign up for her workshop and also Hannah Levy's workshop, which is the following weekend. So check that out. And then I also want to say that I have a PayPal and a Venmo. If you want to tip me for anything, I'm always open to it. I am, everything kind of changed and my whole income world shifted when the pandemic came. And of course, I want to make this all accessible to everybody, so don't worry about it. No pressure, but just there's the option. And then also I want to say that Unleash Your Voice is an online course that is for sale right now for $97, and that price is very soon to go away. So one more week at $97, and you get lifetime access to the unleashyourvoice.me course. And there's lessons and tips on how to have healthy vocal practices. And then I do a monthly Zoom workshop live in the flesh, where I teach a song, and we get to hang out and talk about vocal techniques. So go check it out if you're interested in it. It's at unleashyourvoice.me. And enough sales pitching from me. I am so grateful that you're here. I love these warm-ups. They like make my week, and I always leave them feeling energized and feeling excited for what's to come. And I'm so glad you're all here with me and for me. And I look forward to the days when we can sing in person together. So let's stay connected. Let's keep singing. Let's keep ourselves tuned in, aware, building awareness, building strength, building connection to our breath. It's super important. And I'm so grateful that you're here so often. And thank you for your time, your energy, and your love. I appreciate you, and see you on Monday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, bye.